Carry On Abroad is one of the most beloved entries in the long-running Carry On series. First hitting cinemas in 1972, this film brought the usual gang of familiar faces together for a not-so-sunny Mediterranean holiday. But what you might not know is that the movie wasn't filmed anywhere near sunny Spain or the Costa Blanca. It was actually filmed entirely in England. Yes, that's right. The bustling streets of Elsbells were actually purpose-built sets at Pinewood Studios, with additional scenes shot in Surrey. The movie's primary location, Elsbells Palace Hotel, is one of the most recognisable elements of the film. The hotel was constructed on a Pinewood Studios backlot, cleverly designed to resemble a rundown Mediterranean resort. Even the exterior market scenes were staged back at Pinewood, proving that you don't always need to travel far to make a convincing film about going abroad. For Carry On fans, Carry On Abroad is bittersweet. This was the last time Charles Hawtrey appeared in the series. Hawtrey had been a staple of the Carry On films since the beginning, his whimsical and eccentric performances delighting audiences. But behind the scenes, tensions were brewing. By the early 1970s, Hawtrey's off-screen behaviour, largely fueled by a worsening drinking problem, had become difficult for the cast and crew to manage. It's said that his drinking was so well known that the writers worked it into his character, as we see with his frequent trips to the bar in this film. Hawtrey's strained relationship with the production team, combined with his erratic behaviour, led to him being dropped from the series after Carry On Abroad. Sadly, he never appeared in another Carry On film and passed away in 1988. Carry On Abroad features the usual suspects in some of their most memorable roles. Sid James stars as the group's leader, Vic Flange, dragging his long-suffering wife Cora, played by Joan Sims, along for the ride. Their bickering chemistry is a highlight of the film, as always. And speaking of chemistry, fans of British TV might recognise Sally Geeson, who plays Lily, one of the younger travellers. Just a year earlier, Sally had starred alongside Sid James in the sitcom Bless This House, playing his daughter, Sally. Their on-screen relationship in Carry On Abroad is different, of course, but it's a fun connection for fans to spot. The film also features Kenneth Williams as the prudish and uptight Stuart Farquhar, whose sarcastic wit makes him a perfect foil for the chaos around him. Kenneth Connor plays the hapless Bert Conway, and Peter Butterworth adds his signature comedic bumbling as Pepe, the hotel's frazzled manager. And let's not forget Hattie Jacques as Floella, Pepe's Spanish wife and the hotel's beleaguered cook. Her fiery personality and hilarious arguments with her husband add a delightful extra layer of comedy to the film. Meanwhile, Barbara Windsor, the queen of double entendre, is in fine form as Sadie Tompkins, the flirtatious traveller who has her sights set on Sid James's Vic Flange. So, what are the best bits of Carry On Abroad? Well, you can't go wrong with the infamous collapsing hotel walls, which turn the already shambolic holiday into a full-blown disaster. And who can forget Kenneth Williams trying to maintain his dignity, or Joan Sims delivering her brilliantly timed put-downs? The film is packed with laugh-out-loud moments. Carry On Abroad isn't just a comedy, it's a snapshot of British humour and culture in the 1970s. While the production's shoestring budget meant cutting corners, the cast's comedic talent more than made up for it. It's a film that reminds us of the joy and the chaos of holidaying with a group of mismatched personalities. It's also a fitting swan song for Charles Hawtrey, who, despite his personal struggles, remains an iconic figure in British comedy. So, what's your favourite moment from Carry On Abroad? Did you know about its connection to Pinewood Studios, or the bittersweet story of Charles Hawtrey's departure? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into classic British comedies.